Goal kick to Mount Pleasant. Here is Beckford once again. Plays it to his right. Finds Cordell Benbow. Benbow coming inside. Finds Jamil Hardware. Ball handled there by looks to be Nicholas Nelson. A whistle on the play. Free kick won by Mount Pleasant. So Mount Pleasant setting up to take this free kick. Evan Taylor, Sule Makala standing over it. So too is Kevon Isaacs. Looks to be Isaacs who is going to be taking this one. I'm sure he's going to be punching it very hard indeed. Here is Isaacs with it. Shoots and scores! Beautifully taken by Kevon Isaacs. Makes it number 3. Well taken free kick by Isaacs. Well placed. Spanked it to the left of the goalkeeper, Leon Taylor. So in early second half action, it's Mount Pleasant 3, Monlynes United 0. Here is Mount Pleasant on the attack once again. Kemar Beckford plays right side to Jamil Hardware. Pass not well made pass. And as a result, the ball rolls into touch for a goal kick. United. Here is Monlynes United trying to come forward. Midway their own half. Nicholas Nelson turns it back. Gets it now into the Mount Pleasant half. Devon Hodges. Shot long taken to the right of Joseph Vargas for a goal kick. Mount Pleasant leading by 3-0 in this match day 18 contest. Monlynes United in possession. on the far side. Nicholas Jeremy Nelson chips it inside. Still in possession is Monlynes. Sule Makala gets it into touch for a corner to the Monlynes United team. It's Fancy Hugh, or rather Tyrese Winter it is, who's going to be taking this corner. Takes it right-footed. Headed out. Hitting the crossbar there. Bears Devon Hodges once again. Comes back now to number 8, Tyrese Wilson. Monlynes United still in possession. Comes back to Jamil Hardware, who sends it upfield. Trying to find Kemar Beckford. Cleared one time by Damian Thomas. Throw quickly taken by Beckford. Plays it to Keslan Hall. Hall dribbles inside. Plays it to Kemar Beckford. It goes into touch. The flag was up. Offside call by the official on the far side. Monlynes United getting one on the crossbar there. Coming very close to breaking the drought here in this encounter. But it's Mount Pleasant that lead by 3-0. Here is Jamil Hardware in possession for Mount Pleasant. Finds Kessan Hall, who's trying to outrun the defender, but the goalkeeper, Leon Taylor, gets there first. Kick one there by Monlynes United. Tyrese Winter is on the ground. Referee calls back the play so that he can get some attention. Winter looks as if he's going to be substituted. Player warming up on the far side. Hodges with the header there. Blocked by the Mount Pleasant defenders. Hodges, who started out the season for Mount Pleasant last year. One of those players coming up through the ranks of the Mount Pleasant team. Here is Wilson once again. Finds Hodges. Plays it long. Back into the Mount Pleasant half. Bangs it back into the... Here is Benbow on the far side, dribbling forward. It's back with Benbow on the far side. Trying to get by one defender is Beckford. Gets it now. Crashes into the Monlynes United defender and goes into touch. Corner kick signaled by the referee. Okay, so Thomas is back up, makes his way back onto the field. Here is Mount Pleasant, shot taken by Hardware. Goes over the crossbar. Here is Monlynes United trying to come forward once again. Here is Taylor, takes it down on his chest. Plays it forward to Jamil Hardware. Hardware to Benbow. Benbow trying to flick it with the outside of his foot to find Beckford. Unsuccessful. It comes back to the Monlynes United team. Fancy Hugh Stewart. Getting by Jamil Hardware. Dribbles over the half line. Plays it forward. Header there by Kevin Graham. Beautifully taken. It's back now with the Monlynes United team. Plays it long to the left. Are they going to be able to keep it inside? No. It goes into touch for a goal kick to Mount Pleasant. A player on the ground seems to be hurt. He's making his way back to his feet with the assistance of Liston James, and he's okay. Header there by Kevon Isaacs. Here is Beckford now. Played by Jamil Hardware for Beckford. Too long. Intercepted by goalkeeper Taylor. Comes back into the Monlynes half. Taylor with a header. Whistle on the play. Monlynes on the attack. The Mount Pleasant spectators really having fun at this encounter. Here is Graham, plays it left side to Ricardo Campbell. Campbell boots it upfield, trying to find Keslan Hall. Headed out by Nicholas Nelson for Monlynes United, and it goes into touch. Throw on the near side, taken by Sule Makala. Comes back to Evan Taylor. Taylor turns it back to Kevin Graham. Graham plays it left side, trying to find Sule Makala. It goes into touch. Throw to Monlynes United. Winter coming forward to take the throw. Does so now. Finds Devon Hodges. Hodges heads it back to Winter. Winter gets it into the penalty box. Headed out by the Mount Pleasant defenders. Monlynes United setting up for a shot. And they win a free kick right on the edge of the box. Monlynes United does. Glorious opportunity now for Monlynes to pull one back. Right on the edge of the penalty area. Free kick. Joseph Vargas engineering the construction of this wall here. Sergino Frankson, Jeremy Nelson. All over the ball. Here's a kick. Shot blocked. Unable to get our shot. Again is the Monlynes team. And Evan Taylor gets a boot there. But it's Monlynes still in possession. Trying to get by Sule Makala. Is Winter. Quickly takes the throw. Here is Monlynes still in possession. Easily handled there by Kevon Isaacs. Trying to find Cordell Benbow. Controls it, does Benbow. Here is Benbow coming away. Place it to Kemar Beckford in front of the defenders. Here's Beckford. Beats the goalkeeper. He's still on his feet. Loses it to the Monlynes defenders. Substitution for Monlynes. Devon Hodges, the man coming out. And Anthony Greenland it is who comes in. Ball booted out by Monlynes. Comes only as far as Sule Makala. But Monlynes, they're back in possession. Coming forward is Monlynes. Shot blocked. Comes back to Hardware. Trying to beat his man. Shot and goal by the Monlynes, Monlynes United from way out. Tyreek Wilson with that shot. But it goes high and wide. And it's a goal kick to Mount Pleasant. Here is Joseph Vargas with the free kick, with the goal kick for Monlynes, for Mount Pleasant. Here is Isaacs. Dribbles over the halfway line. Finds Jamil Hardware. Broken up by the Monlynes United team. They come away with it once again. Monlynes United plays it left side. Finds the substitute, Greenland. We're getting his first touch of the leather here, so to speak. Here is Winter on the far side, dribbling forward. Gets it inside, headed by Sule Makala, and just gets it around the crossbar. Could have been an own goal there. But instead, it goes around the upright and wins for Monlynes. A corner kick taken, cleared by Mount Pleasant. Comes back to Seavright. Here is Kemar Beckford with a mistake there. Here is Beckford now dribbling, has one man to beat. Beckford turns it left side, trying to beat his man once again. He has support now. Here is Beckford getting it to Benbow. Benbow shoots and gets it just over the crossbar. Glorious opportunity there for Mount Pleasant to make it 4. But Benbow only succeeded in getting it over the crossbar. Makala with the header once again. Finds Jamil Hardware. Hardware plays it to Benbow. Benbow back to Hardware. Hardware loses it. Monlynes coming forward once again. On the far side. Here is Greenland with it. Turns it right side. Finds Farkison. Shot and goal. Goes wide. Frankson beating that one from midway the Mount Pleasant half, but was only successful in getting it wide. A young fan here blowing his substitution for Mount Pleasant. Number 7, Jamil Hardware coming out. He is being replaced by Johan Hardware. You know what is his name? Chip Chop. He's going to chop and chisel and chip chop. Come on, no crooks, man. Let's go. We are leading, my brother. We don't want to get none. Let's keep the top. Come on, Chip Chop. Weatherly with his first touch, with his first opportunity of the game to touch the ball. A bad touch. Here now is Stewart coming forward. Monlynes in possession. Shot towards goal from Nelson. Blocked by Evan Taylor. Weatherly finds Taylor in the center of the field. He plays it long upfield. Intercepted by Steve Wright for Monlynes. Here is a substitute once again. Greenland. Monlynes in possession. Gets it inside. Greenland with it once again. It rolls harmlessly to goalkeeper Joseph Vargas for the Mount Pleasant team.
All right, get up now. Again, yes.
Good interplay there between the back foot, that should be Benbow and Hall. But it goes into touch. And it's a free kick won by the Monlynes team.
Him give up too easy, man. As Bembo miss a ball, him give up. You know, attack again.
Here is McCullough. Bangs it upfield once again.
Take that, Zombie.
Here is Taylor with it now. Dribbles forward. Does Beckford. Taken down by Fancy Hugh Stewart. And the referee awards a free kick to the Mount Pleasant team. Another substitution coming up, it looks, for the Monlynes United team. They trail by 3-0. Here is Campbell. Plays it inside to Isaacs. Isaacs plays it to his right. Weatherly. Not getting to that one. Here is Greenland with it now. Twisting and turning. Plays it left side. Gets it way too far ahead for Nicholas Nelson. And it goes into touch for a throw to the Mount Pleasant team. Looks to be a substitution for Mount Pleasant. Number 20. Yeah, substitution for Monlynes United. Number 9 coming in. That's Tajay Dixon. Replacing number 20, Fancy Hugh Stewart.
One of the best passers in the Premier League.
Taylor bangs this one forward, trying to find Hall. Goes way ahead of Hall. Here is Benbow, finds Hall, beats his man, handle ball there, penalty awarded to the Mount Pleasant team. Kessier. Looks to be Steve Wright who handled that ball. And the penalty awarded by referee Daniel Parchment. So this is an opportunity now for Mount Pleasant to make it 4-0. One would expect that it would be Kemar Beckford to take this one. So Mount Pleasant leading this contest by 3-0. Goal scored in the 2nd minute by Cordell Benbow, the 38th minute by Sule Makala, and the lone goal in the second half. Here is Kemar Beckford now. Getting ready to take this one. Steps up, the penalty. Shoots and saved by the goalkeeper. Well saved there by Leon Taylor. And a corner to Mount Pleasant. Here's the corner kick.
Work it, Indian, work it.
Here is Greenland going down the right side. So one substitute to the other. Substitute Greenland to substitute Dixon. And Monlynes United wins a corner. Here is Monlynes United. Headed out there by Liston James. Monlynes still in possession. Headed out by Kevin Graham. Shot on goal now. Here is Monlynes with an opportunity. Nicholas with it. Shot. And it goes miles high there by Jeremy Nelson.
A zombie. Oi! 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 Yo! A zombie should have kicked a penalty.
Football. Every penalty we take an intake. Yeah, and score them. So why you not change them? You can't change them. You can't change them. No, but always get it right after the fact.
Oh, so we have Ronaldo Rodney on the field now.
Liston.
Here is Weatherly now. Turns it inside to Cordell Benbow. Benbow knocks it back to Ronaldo Rodney. Rodney to Weatherly on the far side. Mount Pleasant in possession. Gets it back to Rodney, does Weatherly. Weatherly with it, turns it inside. Cleared one time by Nelson for Monlynes. Monlynes in possession. Frankson with it, turns it to the right. Finds substitute Tajay Dixon. Dixon plays it forward. Finds Winter. Sule McCalla robs him of the ball. Turns it back to Isaacs. Isaacs to Campbell. Campbell plays it to Winter. Number 3, shot on goal by substitute Ryan Brown. But gets it straight to the goalkeeper for Mount Pleasant, Joseph Vargas. Here is Frankson with it. Right-sided pass by Frankson. Finds Winter. Winter trying to get by Hall. Hall gets it into touch. Through to Monlynes United. Substitution for Mount Pleasant. So a 15-year-old Ricardo Gaynor gets a start, gets a play here for Mount Pleasant. So he comes onto the field and making his Red Stripe Premier League debut at 15 years old. Ricardo Gaynor. Here is Monlynes in possession. Setting up for a shot. Just getting by the upright on the deflection.
The free kick.
Oh, yes, yes.
Corner kick. And it goes into touch once again. Another corner to Monlynes United.
Hey, watch it, Rasta, you know. Got no meat, no another thing, no be a vegetable. Watch it.
Short corner taken there. It goes into touch once again. Third corner straight. Won by Olympic. Here's a third straight corner. Headed out there now by the Mount Pleasant defenders. Goes to the right. Benbow trying to find Beckford. And rolls off the outside of his boot. And goes into touch for a throw into the Monlynes team. Here is Monlynes coming forward once again. Long shot taken there by Seawright, it looks to be. Just below the half line. But gets it wide. And goal kick to the Mount Pleasant team. Here is Vargas with a free kick. Tache Dixon with the ball, turns it inside. Finds Tyreek Wilson. And Ricardo Campbell makes the clearance, gets it into touch. And a goal kick to the Olympic Monlynes team. Here is Wilson with the ball. Headed out there by the youngster for Mount Pleasant. That's Ricardo Gaynor. Here is Rodney. Plays it, trying to find Beckford, does so. Beckford turns it inside, dribbles into the box. Here's Beckford with the goalkeeper alone and gets it into the back of the net. Kemar Beckford makes it number 8 for the season. Beautifully taken. Kemar Beckford gets his 8th goal of the season and makes it Mount Pleasant 4, Monlynes United 0. Unsuccessful in getting it past the goalkeeper from the penalty spot, but made no mistake this time as he drilled it to the right of the goalkeeper, Leon Taylor, and makes it number 4 for Mount Pleasant. As we see young Ricardo Gaynor in the central defensive role for Mount Pleasant there, heading this one out, starting what ended up to be the 4th goal for Mount Pleasant. And this would have been the 2nd time in Premier League history that Mount Pleasant would have scored 4 times in a single game. Here is Mount Pleasant coming forward once again. Here is Keslan Hall dribbling across the area, the center circle. Oh, what a beautiful play there by Rodney. A whistle on the play. And a kick one there by Monlynes United. Here is Monlynes on the attack once again. Frankson with it. Plays it to his left. Finds number 9, Dixon. And Dixon is brought down on a penalty. Won by the Monlynes team. So Monlynes United has the opportunity to pull one back here.
What the number 21 name again? Steve, right?
See right. So it looks to be Jeremy Nelson who is setting up to take this penalty for Monlynes United. Here is Nelson now. Jeremy Nelson with the penalty kick. He steps up now, shoots and scores! Monlynes United pulls one back. Jeremy Nelson, the number 6 from the penalty spot, buries it, gets it to the right of Joseph Vargas to make it Mount Pleasant 4, Monlynes United 1. So we have the restart here now. Here is Mount Pleasant on the attack once again. Sule Makala on the far side. Plays it forward to Benbow. Trying to get by his man Benbow. Unsuccessful. It comes back to Mount Pleasant. Free kick won by Mount Pleasant. Says referee Daniel Parchment. Here is Rodney in the center circle. Coming forward with it. Plays it to Weatherly. Weatherly plays it. Dribbles forward. Does Weatherly. Getting by his man. Getting by another. Taken down. A whistle on the play. Yes. Free kick won by Mount Pleasant. Just above the penalty box. So Mount Pleasant continues to lead this contest by 4-1. 2 goals in the second half so far by Kevon Isaacs and Kemar Beckford. Cordell Benbow scored the first in the second minute and Sule Makala on minute 38. And free kick there taken by the Mount Pleasant team. Well handled by the goalkeeper Leon Taylor. Booted upfield by the goalkeeper Taylor. Here is Sule Makala with it now. Plays it forward, finds Weatherly. Weatherly chips it inside, gets it only as far as the defense for Monlynes.
Yes, Makala. Not again. Take it from him. Yes, motherfucker. Woo!
Here is Benbow with it now. Plays it forward, trying to find Hall. Intercepted by Seawright. Seawright standing tall in defense for the that should be the Monlynes United team. Here is Benbow finding Keslan Hall, chips it towards goal, does Hall, soft one, and it's easily held by Taylor. for Monlynes United. Here is Wilson with it. Plays it to his left. Finds Dixon. Tashay Dixon. He plays it inside. Does Dixon. Broken up by the Mount Pleasant defense. Here is Weatherly now. Trying to get by his man. Does so. Finds Keslan Hall. Hall with the ball in front of the goal. Here's Keslan Hall. Beats the goalkeeper and gets it. Oh! He misses it. Keslan Hall did all the hard work, and just to put it into the back of the net, misses it. And the referee says that's the end of this game. So Mount Pleasant coming away with a 4-1 win here in this encounter against Monlynes United. So Mount Pleasant opening the scoring in the second minute courtesy of Cordell Benbow. Close out the second half with a 2-0 lead after Sule Makala made it 2-0 on minute 38. Then it was Kevon Isaacs with an amazing free kick that made it 3-0 in the second half. And then Kemar Beckford, after missing from the penalty spot, with a brilliant solo effort, got by the goalkeeper Leon Taylor to make it 4-0. But a consolation from Jeremy Nelson close to the end of the game from the penalty spot made it Mount Pleasant 4, Monlynes United 0. So that's the end of the contest here. Mount Pleasant coming away with a 4-1 win over Olympic, over Monlynes United. All right, Coach. Going down by 4-1 to Mount Pleasant. What can you tell us about the game today?
Well, all right. When I went to Monlynes and assessed, we had disciplinary problems and we had fitness problems. So immediately I started to address those. So we're doing a lot of physical work, pre-season work, because we were definitely not up to the job physically in terms. So we're kind of a bit stiff and slow now. So this Mount Pleasant team is running fluently and very quick up front, you know. So we tried our best. We conceded some goal that could be, we could avoid conceding those goals. But the quality and the pace of the front three for Mount Salem, really excellent. But the positive about today in all of this is that we finally score a goal. This is my 4th match, and I've never played 4 games in my life and not scored a goal. So we got a goal today, so we have something to build on.
How much is it going to be able for you to motivate the team at this level of the competition? The fact that you took over and you found all these problems and you need to go forward now because you have 2 rounds basically.
Yes, but what really happened, you know, if you really, the games that we play, we were in the game, you know. You see, if we were being mauled and overall and not getting in a position, it will be very difficult. But it is not that way. You know, where we actually compete for 20 minutes, then we slack off for 5 and 10, then we compete again. So we can compete, but we just need to be consistent, competing for 90 minutes. And I think we're getting there.
Talk to us about the next game that you have, what you're looking for.
Down the line, I am expecting each game I am expecting an improved performance from the team. But definitely, because I don't think we are going to face a better team than this Mount Pleasant team. You know? I don't think we're going, in terms of ball movement, in terms of fitness, in terms of the discipline of the team. So you can see that they are a well-coached and motivated team. And I thought we held with our own because the goals that we conceded, we could have done better defensively.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Coach, another 3 points for Mount Pleasant, taking it up to 33 points and up with the top team in the competition. Another good win. Talk to us about the performance from the team today.
What I like today was basically every game we play, every 5 minutes we've been getting chances. Today we take 35 or 39 seconds. And we got a goal that really set the tone today. And I really love that, you know.
Talk to us about the outcome of the game.
Was it
How
good?
satisfied are you with this would have been the second time that Mount Pleasant would have scored 4 goals in a game. How pleased are you about that?
Apart from scoring 4 goals, I think we dominate the game. Yeah, Hardware, wow, coming back, from injury, he had a wonderful game. He was the man of the game. He set the tone, slowed the game down, make those 2 passes, and overall defenders there, they played extremely good. Sule and Ricardo and all these guys, they played well.
What else can we ask for from this Mount Pleasant team as far as you are concerned?
They only can grow, Go into strength and just start believing in each other, no animosity, no grudge, nothing at all. Just start believing and start thinking as a team because, if you can see, I get something to go off at. Like right now, we're trying to go at Waterhouse. They're leading. So we're trying to catch that front run at the race. So, it's nice, somebody pulling us. And then we're still watching that person who's behind us. So it gives us that momentum and that urge to move forward.
Talk to us about the injection of young Gainer today and how he contributed to the game.
Well, it was good, It was good to bring him in at this point. We're leading 3-0, 50 minutes ago, I thought it was, I think it was his header that came out back to make that 2 pass to Bushy, who scored the fourth goal. So that's a good contribution. I think that should have built some confidence for him, basically the crowd likes him. So I'm not going to have no preferential treatment, though. Right, you have to come and try and work for a game, So that's the whole thing. I have 2 more of these guys, and once they come and put out that 100 and whatever %, they'll be playing.
Finally, Coach, Cavaliers are a team that Mount Pleasant has never beaten in the Premier League. We have them next. How are you looking forward to that?
It's going to be a good game. So we just sit back and see what we can do about this. Never beat Cavaliers before, but I'm not even thinking about never beating Cavaliers before and put no pressure on us. We have to just see what we've been doing wrong. Until we're doing good, we just try to build on it and let's see the outcome come Sunday.
Thank you very much, Coach.
All right. Sachang.